Assalamualaikum. We are Group 4 from class S56. My name is Sharifah Nur Sabrina.
My name is Nurul Ima binti Muhammad Rozi. My name is Anissa Kira binti Marfunis.
My name is Amira Aisha binti Aziz.
And my name is Alia Shahira. My name is Farida Najwa binti Muhammad.
Today we are going to make a video for Bio 019 assignment, which called the Biodiversity in Malaysia Awareness. So the topic that we choose is Ex-situ conservation. So here we are at Taman Botani Putrajaya. It is located at Lebuh Perdana Putrajaya, Wilayah Persekutuan Putrajaya. We are going to explore and discover the natural beauty of indigenous plants and the natural landscape of this world major tropical region. This park is called as Mother of All Gardens since these 93 hectares have more than 750 species from over 95 countries. There are 3 zones of the landscape development, which are floral attraction, ethnobotany, and research and conservation.
The purpose of this botany park is to rescue threatened species such as periuk kera, as well as make education and research accessible for all, as this botany park is free of charge. The importance of this botany park is to increase the population of endangered species. This is an ultimate way to keep endangered species from extinction. Next is to make it easier for researchers to do their research of any species they want to do. Lastly, to provide a place for plants to a less vulnerable place to disease or even natural disaster, as well as human destruction from plants.
So we have arrived at the zone 1. This is the fern garden.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. I will explain further about species of plant we found in fern garden. So, ferns undergo a unique and amazing life cycle which consists of 2 independent alternative phases. First, the sporangium of a fern produces spores that are microscopic cells that are easily dispersed by wind or water. A spore that lands in a favorable condition germinates and grows into a tiny independent green plant called a prothallus, and this marks the beginning of next phase. The prothallus contains both male and female sex organs, which are antheridium and archegonium, that produce sperm cells named as enterozoid and egg cells or ovum. Whenever there are a thin film of water between the antheridium and archegonium, the sperm cells swim to and fertilize the egg cell, resulting in oosphere, which in turn grows into the fern plant that we recognize. So this is some of the subspecies of fern that we found in fern garden. First, we have peacock fern, slenderbrake, whisk fern, and fishtail sword fern. So here are some information about peacock fern. Its scientific name is Selaginella wildernowi. It lives in a forest at the lowland dipterocarp forest. It also lives in limestone vegetation. Peacock fern is a native plant which lives naturally without presence of human.
In the pandanus walk, there are a few types of pandanus. One of them is Pandanus nectarius, so I would like to talk briefly about Pandanus nectarius, which is located in the Taman Botani. These are the taxonomy of Pandanus Dactyrius. As you can see, there are kingdom, class, order, family, genus, as well as the species of Pandanus Dactyrius. The average lifespan of Pandanus Dactyrius is it can live up to 60 years and the size can be reached from 4 to 14 meters in height. The roots of Pandanus Dactyrius are aerial roots, which are the prop roots. Pandanus dactyrius is a tropical plant with over 600 species in the screw pine family. The species is a variegated dwarf variety that gets no more than 2 feet tall and is commonly grown as a houseplant. Pandanus dactyrius has palm-like strappy leaves with visible parallel veins. They also require indirect light as too much sunlight can burn them. Pandanus dactyrius also prefers warm and humid conditions. These are the uses of Pandanus dactyrius in life. One of the uses is Pandanus dactyrius is an important food source, with the fruit commonly eaten raw or turned into dry paste. Besides that, the tree's leaves are often used as flavoring for sweet dish, and the fragrant male flowers are used in perfumery.
This is Bougainvillea Tunnel.
Here, I will explain more about this Bougainvillea tunnel. So, bougainvilleas are vine native to tropical America. Their first introduction about this bougainvillea made many hybrids successfully produced for ornamental purposes. And today, many garden varieties display flowers of various colors. The species grow 1 to 12 meters tall, scrambling over other plants with their spiky thorns. And this bougainvillea called as a pepper flower because its bracts are thin and peppery. I will explain more at the next slide. Bougainvillea can pruned into a standard, but it's also grown along fence lines, on walls, in containers, and hanging baskets, and as a hedge or an accent plant. Okay, so we go to the structure. The true flowers are smaller, grouped at the center of cluster of bracts. As we can see, the bracts is at the outside, at the outer, and the flowers are small in between the bracts. The brilliant colors of a bougainvillea flower are provided by bracts. So the thing that we see is the bracts, the color of bracts. Then we can also find thorn on the branch of this bougainvillea. So you need to be careful when you touch it. Last one, we go to the uses of this bougainvillea tunnel. It provides shelter for a collection of shade-loving plants from the aroid and other families. When actually in the tunnel, you can see there is other plants in the tunnel. The plants no need the direct sunlight, and it's called shade-loving plants. So it makes the shade-loving plants last longer, even though it grows slower. And then it can use as a house plant or decoration at garden landscape. That's all.
This is the dipterocarp wall at the canopy, and one of the species that we can found here is Chorodocarpus bornensis, or the common name is kulim.
Assalamualaikum. I'll be sharing about the kulim tree that can be found at the dipterocarp wall at the canopy. The family for kulim tree is Olacacia, and its native distribution is in Peninsula Thailand, Sumatra, the Lingga Islands, Peninsula Malaysia, and Borneo. The point of interest of kulim tree is the tree is also called as garlic tree because the whole parts of the tree, including bark, leaves, branches, and fruits, have a strong garlic smell. Next, I'll explain about the botanical features of kulim tree. Firstly, the height of the tree is up to 40 meters tall, and the leaves are broadly elliptic and arranged alternately. The third feature is the flowers are borne in short raceme in leaf axils. The individual blossom is pinkish white and small, around 1.3 cm long. Last but not least, its fruit is ovoid to pear-shaped, and the size is 3.5 cm in diameter. Moving to the next part, we will be discussing about the uses of kulim tree. Based on a research that has been done in Indonesia, in the pharmacological sector, various extracts of kulim tree can act as an antioxidant that can inhibit oxidation process to minimize damage to the body and prevent the growth of destructive microbes in food. Furthermore, the kulim tree can also be used as an antimicrobial and antifungal. Also, the kulim tree can be used as a source of food. The leaves can be eaten as vegetable, and the nuts can be cooked and used to flavor food. Meanwhile, in industrial sector, the wood of the kulim tree can be used for indoor construction and boat building. That's all from me. Thank you.